Good evening. Call this meeting of the New York City School Board together November the 19th at 6:35 in the evening. Mr. Valadares, would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Blind? Here. Mr. Blowers? Here. Ms. Nichols?
Here.
Mr. Weber?
Here.
And Mr. Carr?
Here. Mr. Weber, would you lead us in the pledge, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, resolutions or recognition, special reports. Communication from the floor. If there's someone here who wants to address the board, you've got 5 minutes. State your name and address. Anybody? All right, seeing none. Treasurer's recommendations.
Yes, this evening we have 4 items on the agenda. Letter A is the approval of minutes, Board of Education meetings for the October 8, 2018 regular meeting. Letter B is the approval of the October 2018 financial statements and payments to vendors. Letter C is the approval of fiscal year 18 supplemental permanent appropriations resolution. Letter D is the approval to pay invoices to the Northern Buckeye Educational Council for the broadband and the voice over IP, which is our phone services.
All right. Treasurer's recommendations A through D. Need a motion for the meetings. All right. Thank you, Warren. A second by Tom. Any discussion? No. Anything?
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Blind,
Yes.
Mr. Blowers,
Yes.
Ms. Nichols,
Yes.
and Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Superintendent's recommendation.
Okay, under personnel, under item A, retirements and resignations. I call attention to a few of them. Ann Robinson at Carson Choir. Ann has 39 years in education, 32 or 33 of them in our district.
We're not accepting that.
Or some of the other ones we're getting,
Yeah.
yes,
There's
exactly.
several here that
Yeah.
we're voting no on.
But we've been fortunate to have Ann, and she's wonderful down there. And I always bring out, she's got a great choir down there, and they come in early on her time, volunteers her time, and kids come in and they sang at Citizen of the Month Friday, and just a great group. She has the farewell T-shirt on her back, Ted, so we might not have any. Yeah,
I don't know. If we vote no, is she still allowed to retire?
Well, I might as well group it in with another wonderful
No,
music
there's
teacher,
more than
Mike,
one on this,
Mike
yeah.
Wigglesworth at Wilson in choir. Michael's been here a long time and done a fabulous job for us. So two wonderful music teachers. We're losing. Also Robin Wagner, a 4th grade teacher at John Clem Elementary. Wish all 3 of those teachers success in their as they start their new beginning for them. Under classified staff, under retirement, Sandy Seitz, who is the secretary at the high school, been there for a very long time at the high school, and a fabulous lady, and going to be, takes care of the principal up there and all the 1,500 students, and she's going to be missed. And we also have supplemental contracts and leaves of absences. Appointments and assignments, I'll call to the addendum under personnel. Make sure that you have Daniel Logan as a linkage coordinator down on that. Item 4, supplemental contracts, which have been through the committee. Salary and position adjustments, and a list of guest teachers substitutes. That's item A.
Okay, superintendent's recommendations. A motion, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Bev.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions, discussion? A lot of folks. you call the roll, please?
Ms. Nickam?
Yes.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Mr. Blind?
Yes.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
And Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Mr. Reed.
Okay, under students and curriculum, we have special education contracts with various schools on there, a transportation for TriStar for a student, special education student transported to another district. I want to add under, make sure that you have under students and curriculum under other approval of graduates from the Newark Digital Academy. And I shared with Tom a little bit ago that our enrollment's up 40 to 50 students compared to where it was last year at this time. I want to compliment John Roots and his staff, and as well as our staff. It's been, our goal was to open up the school year and the students would not know any different. And by the services that they're getting and that they've opened, and they're just doing a wonderful job over there. And it's the first time you get approved some graduates from there, so and we'll approve these throughout the year. Angelia Hale, Alana Wells, Charles Mitchell, Jasmine Swinehart, Andrew Hoskinson. So we congratulate those students. Under item C, gifts, we have a monetary gift from Second Presbyterian Church of $5,000 for use in middle and high school for personal items that students need. So it could be clothing, coats, shampoo, anything. So we really thank Rick and Linda Neighbors who attend church there, and the members of the Presbyterian Church. That's a wonderful thing, and we will certainly put that to use for our student needs. Also, Newark Band Parents Booster Club, donation of $68,784.81. This is for items that they purchased, such as band uniforms and some equipment and those type of things. And they put a monetary value on it and turn it over our way. And I can't thank that band booster group enough and they're very complimentary towards the board to make sure that, when the students don't have to pay, or they have to help students pay for an activity fee and transportation, they focus on things like this. And so the board wanted to make sure that those booster groups continue to work hard and raise money. This group, as all our groups have, but this group certainly has. So we thank the Booster Club for their hard work.
All right. B and C. Superintendent's items B and C. Motion to approve those. So moved. Thanks, Mike. Is there a second? Second. Thank you, Warren. Any discussion on those? Okay. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Flowers?
Yes.
Mr. Weber?
Yes.
Mr. Blind?
Yes.
Ms. Nickam?
Yes.
And Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. Any other, OSBA, any reports from them? Well, yeah.
OSBA, Ohio School Board Association, and I attended the, I am the delegate for our district during the delegate assembly where the OSBA makes decisions on a legislative platform. And of course then representatives from the OSBA then talk with the legislators and work towards that end. It was another very positive meeting, and I will be engaging with Warren. Warren and I are both working on the legislative end of things, and actually you're buying me lunch Monday, is that right? Okay, and I will, I'll prepare a report and submit it to the board, okay? I think I don't have enough time right now to go through everything. So I will be preparing a report on the delegate assembly. Also, I passed out Invest in Their Future Kids PAC. It's a legislative, it's a political action group, which again raises money so that the OSBA can talk with legislators and work to the ends of legislation for our schools, okay, to take us in a hopefully positive direction. There's always room for debate, okay, we know that. But anyway, that's what this Kids PAC is. And if you're not a member, please consider something, okay? That'd be great. That's my report on the Ohio School Board Association conference.
And so I attended a conference concerning, of course, opiates in schools, and they talked about the levels of addiction and how it goes, ebbs and flows. It's one of those things where I've said for a long time, people for many years felt that smaller towns did not have an issue with opiates, and we found out here locally that although heroin is a big issue, but methamphetamine is a bigger issue in our area. It's easy to make, cheap. We have a lot of rural land in our county, and so they can make it and transport it, and that's a bigger issue actually than opiate is in our county. So it's something to be mindful of. Also attended lunch at Brick and Eckler, our attorneys, and they talked about children's rights and family rights when it comes to custody, and that, each family, whatever, who has a custody issue are required by law to provide the school system with a court-ordered custody sheet, so to speak. And they talked about several instances where one person is listed. They had an incident where I think the girlfriend of the father of the child went to pick up the kid, and she had no rights, but they let her take him, and it just became a mess. So, if you have those instances, you should refer them to your principals and turn to the administrators to see if there is without a court order, they can't take that child. So it was pretty interesting.
Seeing no more discussion, board comments, new guy on the end. You got here early, move the plates.
Talked about Ann Robinson and the job she does down at Carson. Another case of our students performing somewhere out of the district, the Carson Choir performing at the Columbus Blue Jackets game. I believe it's December 13th. And using that as an excuse to go see my first Blue Jackets game. So I just think that's neat that the kids get to have that experience. Thanks to the Second Presbyterian Church for the donation. I think most people don't realize how important helping with these personal items really is for a lot of our kids. I think it's been about a week and a half ago now. Tragically, we lost one of our students in a car-bicycle accident. Out of this tragedy, parents try to bring some good, use it as a reason to talk to your kids. Sometimes youngsters don't realize how fragile life is and how quick it can be snuffed out. It gives a good reason to talk to your kids and just remind them, be safe, especially this time of year when it's dark so early and they are out and about a lot in the dark. Congratulations to the Digital Academy students that are graduating. That's always neat. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy Turkey Day. And set the scales back 10 pounds and have fun. Okay, good.
I'd like to kind of dovetail here off of Tom's comments about one of our music teachers, Ann Robinson. She will, of course, she'll be sorely missed. And I think a lot of our people, a lot of our teachers in the district do a lot of extra things we don't even know about. And Mike Wigglesworth, a few weeks ago, took his choir, the Wilson Middle School Choir, to Sharonbrook, where my mother happens to be living right now. And I was over there just to drop some things off, and they were on their way out the door. And so I said, well, if you don't mind, I'm going to come along. So I went over, and to watch those kids interacting with the residents at Sharonbrook, and to watch Mike Wigglesworth work his magic, he's going to be sorely missed like that. But it gave me, it reminded me of why I love being involved with York City Schools. Because we have great people all the way around. I know you all know that. I share sentiments Tom shared about the loss of one of our students, and condolences to the family. I had one other thing I wanted to say. York Band Parents. When you look at that tag there, $68,000 plus, that's a lot of candy bars. I mean, that's a lot of fundraising, And like Mr. Hughes said, I mean, we have a lot of parent groups doing a lot of great things. But when you see that in black and white, it's like, wow, it's huge. So again, a big thank you out to them. And I do believe there's a concert tonight. Yes. You want to talk about that?
Honestly, I don't know what time it is. Is it
Okay.
7:30? So all I said to my son was, oh,
Seven.
okay. 7 o'clock meeting.
7 o'clock, we have 9.5 minutes, okay. Anyway, so the band, we have I'm done, okay? Thank you very much, happy Thanksgiving.
I just want to wish everybody happy Thanksgiving and see you after Turkey Day.
I wanted to congratulate the band on earning the Superior SD Marching Band Finals. So congratulations to all those students. They did an outstanding job. It was a very cold evening, but they did great. And they, I mean, it's one thing to qualify for state, but then to get a Superior at state is quite a difference. And that's just a great accomplishment. So congratulations to them. And of course, December is almost here, and if you can't find something in the district to do between sports, fine arts, and the elementary programs in December, you're not trying.
Yeah.
There's something just basically every night. So get out there and enjoy what the kids are doing.
I just want to piggyback on thanking the gifts given by the Second Presbyterian Church and the Newark Band Parents Club. As always, very welcome to give those kinds of gifts, and it's always for a good cause. And I wish you Thanksgiving to all of you.
A few of you mentioned already about a young man who was tragically struck by the vehicle a week or so ago. It's just a good reminder for all of us. It takes more than just the building principal or a teacher. It takes our whole community to be alert when you're driving. Also, I encourage our parents and friends out there when they're talking to our students to remind them. It's hard to see when you're in a car coming down the road, and be mindful of those type of things, some safety things when you're walking home. And our hearts and prayers and thoughts are with that family, that young man, and some other families out there from that standpoint. Thanksgiving week, got a lot to be thankful for here in the district. For a lot of the reasons that the board members have already shared. You know, I'm thankful to be in this district and to be around so many good, positive people that are impacting our young kids. And not just that, we've got great staff, but we have great kids. A lot of great kids in our district that are headed up to some good things. And so thankful for that. As mentioned, there is something to do about every night. We have a band tonight, Boise Grove basketball tomorrow night, and after Thanksgiving, we'll hit full force from that standpoint. So a lot of good things to see in our district. Hopefully you get a chance to get out and see them.
Foundation game tomorrow, benefits Lions Club, wonderful cause, and neat stuff going on. To the band, what a year, really, for the band. Excellence and Superiors everywhere they went. A couple of the kids in the band are in my church, and when you start asking them about it, they just bow up. You know, I mean, it lifts them when they, you know, they realize, and they were a part of something that was so successful, and we encourage them that way. We got some bowlers starting out this year. We've got some winter sports kicking off, concerts. There's the elementary school, middle school. There's, like you say, there's things to do. Some of those folks retired. They're going to be hard to replace, but guess what? There's wonderful people that will come in and take those, because those who hire are picky. And those folks will come in and they won't be the same, but they're going to be good. And so looking forward to seeing some of those new faces, but not necessarily looking forward to the others going away. And also, nope, that was it. Wonderful time to be a cat. Thank you for tuning in, and very happy Thanksgiving. With that, I will take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mike? Warren?
Yes.
Any discussion on that? Good.
All right.
I'll call the
Mr.
roll.
Blowers,
Yes.
Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Blind,
Yes.
Ms. Nichols,
Yes.
Mr. Carr.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Yay. Only 2 minutes. It's not Bart Quackenbush quick, but it's pretty good. Bart gets it done in about 15, give or take.